Alqueria, an everyday story of ordinary people.
Are you crazy or what?
A cave in the foothills of the Sierra Amia, where Galeno Matas, who still believes the civil war to be raging, rummages through a battered ammunition box. Revolutionary music staggers from an old wind-up gramophone.
Now what's in here? Many pretty shiny things. My old goat shirling cup. I came second. Remit root whiskey bottle? Blast, empty. Ooh, a detonator. Some wire and an old car battery. Ooh, what's this? A square thingy. What's written on it? Ah, yes, it's in English. Good job I'm bifocal. Let my old eyes focus.
Demolition block, D7, RDX, TNT.
Explosives. Ah, a manual.
A beginner's guide to explosive devices. All you need to know for hours of fun. Put the detonator in the explosive. Connect the battery via the wire and stand well back.
With this I will strike a blow for the Republic.
Matas makes his way from the mouth of his cave towards Alqueria, intent on making a nuisance of himself. It is midnight and Matas is fixing his explosives to the supporting structure of Alqueria's only bridge. He works quickly.
That's the demolition block in place. I wonder how powerful it will be. Let me have a look in the manual. Ooh, 100 meters blast radius. And how long is my wire? Oh, 99 meters.
Who is that on the bridge?
I am a poor lost itinerant salamander sexer. Who are you?
I'm called Manuela.
Oh, Manuela. No, it is I, Matas. We met in episode 4. Do you remember?
So, you are not a salamander sexer? Caramba. I have a salamander that needs sexing. What do you do at the bridge at midnight, Senor Matas?
And what do you do at the bridge at midnight, Manuela?
I am here to...
Manuela, come quick and watch it rise.
See Ricardo soon.
Of what does he talk, girl? There is no moon tonight.
No. I must go, Matas. Until soon. Ricardo, that is impressive.
I run the wire back to this rock and connect the battery.
Oh, Ricardo.
No, Manuela, it wasn't us. It came from the direction of the bridge.
Put that away, Ricardo, and save it, if you can. Now we must investigate. Look at the bridge. It has been destroyed. Alqueria is cut off from the rest of the world.
I think the rest of the world prefers it that way, Manuela. The Bar La Casa de Vanti, where an emergency meeting is taking place to discuss the destruction of the bridge.
So, what to do? We must rebuild the bridge.
I can't export my remit route without the bridge, Manuela.
I know, Antonio. It was much explosion.
You saw it get destroyed then, Manuela. What were you doing there?
None of your business. And don't do that under the table. Put your hands where I can see them, Antonio.
Who blew the bridge, Manuela?
Senor Matas blew it. He did it for the Second Spanish Republic, Antonio.
Ah, yes, Matas. We met him in episode 4. He prodded you with his rifle, didn't he, Manuela?
Yes, Antonio, with his rifle. Why do old man want to prod? The last time my papa prodded was June the 3rd, 1996. Pobre chica, Pepa. Pobre chica. Why isn't Rodriguez here to discuss the bridge?
Ex-bridge, Manuela. He came home late from Almeria after collecting his brand new Mercedes S-Class Roadster. He came home via the bridge. He was last seen floating towards Gibraltar with much swearing.
No me digas. Where is he now, do you think?
Somewhere near the Azores by now, Manuela.
We must make the decision without him, Antonio. Every day without the bridge is lost sales of Rimirut.
See, Manuela, my customers are starting to sober up. If they do, they will realize how much I charge.
We will rebuild the bridge. The barrio of the hill people will start building from the west bank, and the barrio of the newcomers will build from the east. Antonio, stop that! Man, I thought I told you to keep your hands on the table.
That's not my hands, Manuela. Me cojones! Manuela, bridge building costs much money.
We will borrow the money from the bank and charge a toll for those that use the bridge.
Oh, I see, a toll to repay the loan.
Yes, Antonio. Let's say to repay the loan. Look, the bank manager sits there. We will speak with him now.
Is that the manager of the Bank of Alqueria, Briefcase Federico? I didn't recognize him without his black mask.
Hola, Manuela. Antonio, how can I help you?
We need money to rebuild the bridge, Senor Federico.
I have much sorrow, but our coffers are empty, Manuela.
I will ask you again and remind you of the olive mill out into Albacete. The luggage rack. Do you recall? Perhaps your wife would be interested.
I will go to Panama City and get the money.
The construction of the new bridge is well underway as we join our heroes, Manuela and Antonio Poyato, as they supervise progress made from the west bank of the Rio Verde.
Work goes well, Antonio.
Si, Manuela, I have promised free Remit root wine when the work is finished.
Only when they finish, Antonio, or it will never be done.
You look very appealing in a hard hat, steel toe-cap boots and overalls, Manuela. You wear that even when you're not supervising the construction of bridges, don't you, Manuela?
Antonio, you and I have to have a very serious talk about this problem of yours.
Yes, Manuela. I can't hear or see any work being done by the newcomers on the east bank.
See, it worries me much.
The bridge engineer Isabella Brunello has said that we are halfway across, Manuela. We have completed our section.
I will tell our people. My friends, we have completed our section. Let us away to the bar La Casa Devante, where a fine fare of food and wine awaits you.
So the weary crew head for the bar La Casa Devante after their hard day's work. Manuela and Antonio tarry by the Rio Verde.
It is a wonderful night, Antonio. Warm, and the gentle breeze caressing my cheek. Hold me in your arms, Antonio.
Oh, yes, yes, at last, Manuela, at last.
What was that, Antonio?
It sounded like a Mercedes S-Class Roadster driving off a bridge into the water. But enough of this. Let me hold you, Manuela.
No, Antonio. The mood has passed. To the bar La Casa Devante.
Oh, sod it! The bar La Casa Devante, where Manuela waits patiently for Antonio Poyato. He joins the lady in question.
Well, Antonio, what passes?
We started our section of the bridge from the wrong place, Manuela. I don't understand it. Isabella Brunello drove a peg into the ground to mark where we should start.
Oh, so the two ends don't meet in the middle, Antonio. Sit down, Antonio. There were plenty of lovely wildflowers there, so I moved the peg. I may have forgotten to move the one on the other bank. I had much on my mind. It wasn't my fault.
See, Manuela, mine, no doubt. I will tell no one if you are nice to me.
No, Antonio, you tell no one, and you may just leave.
That's not all, Manuela. Rodriguez was returning with his replacement Mercedes S-Class Roadster and took the bridge, and he is in the water again.
So, is he heading for Gibraltar, Antonio?
No, Manuela, the wind changed. He is due in Algiers at noon tomorrow.
He must have much anger, Antonio.
See, Manuela, much. As the evil Rodriguez drifts away into the sunset, we say goodbye to Alqueria, sure in the knowledge that the affair of the bridge will never be spoken of again. That was Alqueria, produced by IndalooProductions.com and written by John MacDonald. Manuela was played by Maria Alvarez. Other characters in the script were played by members of the cast.